Dude, I watched this guy's original video like a minute ago. Like it was part of what I was like looking into for me starting to do it. This one right here, 5 months ago. I watched it when it was like, I think it was like 4 days old when I watched it. But yeah, like 3 months ago I saw this video and I thought his was the best because everyone else had like no plan whatsoever. And he seemed like he knew what he was getting into. So I liked seeing what happened. But this is like an update video. He's been doing it ever since. Like that's what happened with mine too. It was going to be a 30-day thing. And I just kept going. And it's been coming up on 3 months now for me. Not for streaming, but for posting on YouTube.
Ago, I put out a video titled "I streamed for 30 days. Here's what happened."
Yeah,
that video
I'm liking this one.
Absolutely nuclear for my channel, and I got many comments and even people coming into my streams asking me to do an update video. But I don't want to just farm you guys. I don't want to just use you guys for views. I don't want to just milk you guys for revenue. That's not what I'm here for. I wanted to actually give you guys useful information. And so yes, I could have done a video at 60 days and at 90 days. I am finally at a point where I feel like I could actually give you guys useful information, and I will like to say, as of right now, we are currently at about 1.5 thousand followers on Twitch, over 1,000 on TikTok. We're at like 5,000 or something on YouTube, so I appreciate you guys so much. I am still...
Bro, and he doesn't post too much, though. Like, that was 5 months ago, bro, and it was on the first page. And that was before he stopped doing these. Like, this was... So you've posted 8 videos in 200 days, my dude? I ain't judging. I'm just saying that's why we see what the growth is right now.
Still streaming 5 days a week. I'm still loving it, and I'm going to be going through pretty much all of it. That being said, a part 2 to a video. However, I hate it when YouTube videos make it a requirement that you have to go watch another video for you to understand this video. So I am going to be still summarizing the 30 days here's what happened video. So if you did already go see that, I will be timestamping, so you can just skip to after
but I didn't
that part. But if you are new here, or if you want to rewatch that, and if you want to get a quick reminder of what happened, then I am going to be summarizing. Let's just get straight into it. So I start the video by saying something that I am just now realizing is something that is very, very, very important if you even are thinking about becoming a streamer content creator, because it is what's going to keep you going. And the people that fail as content creators are simply the people that stop going. And that is that you need to just have a passion and you need to be obsessed with it. Why does it still hurt?
Bro, I was gonna, sorry for the pause. I feel like that's the same thing. Like YouTube is actually pretty easy because you can batch make content like I do, and you can kind of just post, like schedule your posts out, and it's actually very easy. To keep it going, yeah, that's truly is the hard part. And then it's like consistency on top of that. Like I want to have 3 videos a day, and then every day, like for the next like 2 months, like planned out. That's ideally like in, end game. That's what I would like to have, so I have time to do shit in the meantime. And then I can be streaming and not busy making YouTube videos. So that's kind of what I would think. And then while you're streaming, you're getting YouTube content too. Like, why not do that? But yeah, I guess it is like keeping going for like streaming. You actually have to be there and do it every time. So it is way more like of a commitment than just like posting on YouTube for 30 days. So props to him though for doing it for 200. I haven't even done that. So I haven't even done 5.
What am I watching? Bang! I started by saying it was my absolute dream to become a streamer and a content creator, and that isn't because I wanted the money. It's not because I wanted to not have to leave my house all day, but it's because I wanted to grow a connection. I wanted to be an entertainer. Because I remember back when I was a kid, if I had a bad day, I would just come home, I could open up YouTube, I could watch my favorite channel, my favorite YouTuber, and it would make my day better. And I wanted to do that for other people, and I wanted to...
I agree with that. That's it sounds cheesy and shit, but I think I'm kind of similar because I got caught up in watching Joe Bart, and then I was just watching every single, like it didn't even matter what it was. I was just like, oh, 4-hour video, I'm putting it on. So it didn't even matter, and I was just like, and then some shit happened in life, and then you realize, oh, that's like helping me escape and get out of this like mindset or reality that you're in. If it's not good, it's like an option. Because otherwise you just focused on like life and shit every day. So yeah, I think the same thing. Like it'd be cool to, be able to do that for somebody else. But I feel like that's kind of like a weird grandeur, like delusion of grandeur thing that you have going on there. Like I feel like everyone does want to be able to stay home and make enough money to, that's the main thing. I feel like it's just make enough money to not have to worry about anything. And like, yeah, no one's looking for like all the money, like, nobody needs like Kai Cenat money or anything. Like that's too much. That's like fuck you money. I feel like just having enough money for it to not matter is like what everyone's going for. And at this point in life and stuff, it seems like non-corporate, like doing that is probably the easiest thing. So not to say that it is easy, but compared to everything else you have as an option. Anyway, sorry for the rant.
Grow a personal connection. And when streaming became a thing, that is the most personal you can be with your audience. You are literally going through life with your viewers, and that meant the world to me. And I'm living my dream right now. And I will say right now, I'm not a full-time content creator yet, but I am the closest I've ever been to being that. And even with the amount of people that do show up to my streams and I watch my videos, I'm getting such good feedback that they're holding me accountable to keep going. And I know
bro, I cannot wait to see the numbers because he keeps emphasizing keeping going, and it's got to be like, whoa, that's tough.
Could be discouraging at times, and I will be going through points in this journey where I did feel discouraged, but having the feeling that like you can't quit, then that is going to take you so much farther than so many other people. That being said, let's get into the actual meat of the video.
Come on, bro.
In the first 30 days. First off, before I even started streaming, I set up my stream. I looked at some of my favorite streamers, that being Queso, Ludwig, Agent 00. I just paid attention to what their scenes looked like. They're just chatting scenes, they're starting soon screens, they're gameplay scenes, they're ending screens, and I just wanted to emulate because at the very least, if you fake it, you'll eventually make it. You at least want to look professional, okay? But I did something else that I think is probably even more important that I feel like not a lot of people do. A lot of people will look at these big creators, which is fantastic, right? They made it. But you have to also remember that these creators can probably put on their screen whatever they want and anybody will watch at any point. They could be eating cereal for 3 hours and probably still be live streaming to at least 1,000 people. So I didn't just look at these big creators, but I also looked at some smaller creators, maybe that were averaging 20, 30, 40 views, because those creators were growing, but they're not necessarily like made it yet, but they're making progress, right? So they're doing something right. So I also looked at these people. So after doing all this research, I came up with my major 2 scenes, which was basically...
Bro, he's not saying it, but I feel like that's the actual first step is like researching everything and like actually having a plan of some sort. Because like the stuff changes every like 6 months or whatever. It's like a long time in like streaming or the internet generally. Like 3 months is like a year pretty much. So like I feel like it matters when you look into it and stuff. And I've watched like 15, 16 other videos like this, and they're all like, oh well, I'm just gonna do it. I don't know. I quit my job yesterday type shit. Like I don't know. It's weird. Like some people have just a different approach about it, and so many people have the wrong approach that it makes it seem like it's not a possible thing you can do. But I think it actually is. And like a lot of people won't even come to that conclusion and start to try, let alone, like he said, keep going. As long as you just do that, like it should work, you know? But it's like for the Ian kid, it took 1,800 videos from that video we just watched earlier. 1,800 videos for him to actually like, it seems like now, be somewhere where he can not worry.
There's a just chatting scene and the gameplay scene. Okay, so I have my Twitch up on the side and I can just do test. As you guys see, I like the aesthetic of the people whose just chatting scene is mainly them, but you can very clearly see the chat on the side. So this is what I did. If you're wondering how I did it, I'm using stream elements.
Okay, bro, I don't... Why are we getting into all that? Why are we getting into OBS? I just want to know your stats, bro.
And I had a one-on-one conversation. I asked her just basic questions about streaming, things that I was scared about.
Who?
The name of Maze Mirror. She's still streaming. Oh. She's actually blown up. I think she averages over 100, near 200 viewers now. But at the time of my speaking to her, she was around 40 maybe average viewers, and she agreed to talking to me, which was very, very kind of her. And I had a one-on-one conversation. I asked her just basic questions about streaming, things that I was scared about. And this was probably one of the most valuable things that I did in preparation of me streaming. So once I had that, and once I had all of my procrastinating out of the way because I was terrified, it was actually time to go live. And I recorded my first moments going live. And I want to show this not just because I want to show it again just to fill up time, but I want to show this because I feel like a lot of people will feel like this, will feel the way that I'm feeling when they're about to press live. They're super scared of going live, right? And I just want you to know that it's not weird. You're super normal. You're super normal. So I'm going to go ahead and play that clip of my first moments about to go live. All right, so I am about an hour, less than an hour away from going live right now for the very first time, and I am terrified.
Bro, yeah, that's, I mean, that's kind of normal, man. Damn, bro. Why are we not just getting into this? Whoa, this whole thing's the first 30. Bro, half the video is the first video. Come on, man.
This is like general reminders, okay? Have high energy.
Bro, come on. That's not you being yourself, though. Well, that's not you being yourself, though. I feel like you can't be reading off a post-it note. Like, what in the fuck, bro? I mean, it's good to have reminders and shit, but like, do you need a reminder to have an animated face?
Engage with chat, animated face. That's the one I was talking about, where people look depressed, and have fun. Because I think like the biggest thing, if you just have fun, your chat will recognize that you're having fun, and then they'll have fun.
Bro, I feel like that would only like you looking at the post-it note, you see have fun, and you're like, oh, having fun. Like, I don't know, man. That just
right. And then this is you just did the most insane thing on stream ever. So I'm going to talk about that for a little bit. And then backflip. I have an idea, a slight idea that I will.
I don't even, bro. Can we fucking please?
60 days, 170 days. Right, hello. I just want to give you guys a quick update. So it has been exactly yesterday was exactly 1 week since we started streaming. And I just wanted to give you guys an update. What's been working, what hasn't been working. First of all, I have been noticing some decent, consistent growth. So every day that I go live, I average between 3 and 5 followers gained, which I'm very happy with that. You know, we started obviously with 0 followers. And today, right now, we're sitting at 26 followers. So we are 1 follower over halfway to affiliate. Things that I've noticed have been working and things that I noticed that have not been working. So things that aren't working for me right now, let's start with that. So first of all, I haven't been seeing a whole bunch of people going from my shorts over to my Twitch. And some of my shorts are getting pretty decent.
Bro, I feel like going from shorts to Twitch is not like what you need to aim for. Like that's, you know what I mean? Like shorts to subscribe to YouTube long form to Twitch. What? Why are we skipping a step, bro? Dude, I'm skipping the first. I'm sorry. You guys can go watch that video. I already watched it. Like I did not know he was gonna rehash the entire fucking thing.
Those recently have been doing okay, but I haven't had any like crazy 1,000 bombs.
Dude, those are better than mine. He has 4,000. Set 12,000. I'm barely getting 1,000 bombs.
Or anything. What is actually this got 3,000 3.4, which is very nice. But most of the time I go live on TikTok, I gain a good amount of followers, like a solid amount. If we look at my Twitch
I hate going live on TikTok. I hate going live on TikTok.
Last time I talked to you guys, I think I said I was at 26 followers. Today, does it say here? Let's go to Stream Manager. I'm sitting at 74 followers. I am affiliated and I'm at 21 subscribers. We over tripled the amount of followers we had. Not only that, but we gained almost as many subscribers as we had followers.
Dude, 21 subs is good, no? I feel like that's really good.
Day 21. Today's day 22 of streaming. We are streaming tonight. And first off, let's start with our normal metrics that we usually look at. Okay. I think last time I talked to you guys, I was floating somewhere around 260. Now we're sitting at 386 followers. Ooh. And I will say a decent amount of my recent posts have gotten over 1,000. But I'll also say that I literally took these posts that consistently hit over 1,000 and I pretty much recycled them. Last time I told you guys I don't think that the shorts are really getting me any people on to Twitch, which is true, kind of. However, I do post at the same time that I go live. So a lot of the times when I'm posting something, I'm also live on TikTok. And if you haven't been on a TikTok live before, whenever you're live on TikTok, the outside of their profile.
Yeah, it's all red and it says live. I'm definitely going to do that. I've been posting on Instagram like a way more than YouTube, like so much on Instagram. So I'm freaking doing that. Going back through hitting I have a couple that were like 58K and stuff. Like, yeah, why not just repost it again? Like, it's just going to work again. I've noticed that. Like, I'll post the same thing on Instagram Reels and then on TikTok, and it always does like fractionally better. The same ones will have like the same tier of like views. Maybe not exactly the same, but like for that platform, it'll be like kind of high. You know what I mean? It's weird. It's weird how like people are like that. Like they'll respond to one thing like one way and then other things differently, but it's kind of the same shit that they're being fed. So
is like a glowing red, and it says to go a sub goal overlay. So if you're streaming and you're affiliated and you're maybe having trouble getting subscribers, I never push people to subscribe. I don't want.
Yeah, I feel like that's not even the move. I feel like, I don't know. I think it would just happen if you were actually being entertaining for the period of time that they feel is like enough to actually, because you're basically paying for them to have like more access to their stream. So if you're not being consistent, like that's why I'm not even stressed about that shit. I'm trying to get follows just, in the beginning. Like I'm not worried about no sub goal shit. Like fuck all that. Ain't gonna happen. So I'm just gonna depress myself like he said. And then you gotta like find something to keep you going. Like I already know that's like I'm not skipping no steps. That's the thing. Like I know there's a whole lot of motherfucking steps. It's not just like boom, boom, Anyway, it doesn't matter, but I want to see like the update, bro. That's the whole reason I clicked on this motherfucker.
Continue to grow. All right, so that was a very edited down.
Oh wait. I'm tripping. Where do we end off so that we all know where we're at?
So that was pretty much the spiel that I had. Hopefully it continues to go well. Hopefully we continue to grow. All right, so that was
22 average is crazy. No, that seems really good.
A very edited down version of the progress that I had. Now I'm going to explain some of the background things, but if you guys want to see everything in detail, then I do recommend going to watch that video. Actually, I take that back. Please finish this video and then go back.
Bro, do not recap the video with like, oh my, bro, there was so much of a recap in here, and then you still want me to go watch that one? You told me twice about that.
After the video, okay. And don't skip the ads. I'm joking.
Bro, I liked and subbed, so we're good.
Skip the ads. It's okay if you skip the ads. So my first 30 days, I really leaned on TikTok. I don't know if you guys noticed. I don't know if you were really paying attention, taking notes or anything, but TikTok was extremely pivotal on the beginning of my Twitch career. Almost every single person on my Twitch in the first 30 days came from TikTok. Pretty much every single person. If they didn't come from TikTok, they were either personal friends of mine, or they might have been.
I was still trying to figure out OBS and shit, right? Hold on. Let me just do it this way because it'll be easier. I was trying to still figure out OBS and stuff. And I had a day where I had put like the main, I don't know how this shit works, but I put one of the TikTok on like the main one so it would focus on TikTok. And then there was just like people joining like crazy compared to like YouTube. Like YouTube, almost nobody joins. Like if they join, they'll usually dip pretty quick. I feel like Twitch, they'll hang out and say a few things and see if it works. But yeah, I don't know. The TikTok one, there's just people scrolling all day, so you just get hit a lot. So I think you have the most like potential. It's like you still need that. So I definitely should be streaming on TikTok still. So I take that back. I'll still be doing that because that makes the most sense. Like you're not needing somebody to get in there for that long. You just need to see that person every time. Like, oh, they're live again. They're live again. And then move it from TikTok to Twitch. Because doing Twitch, I feel like makes no sense. Like, I have Twitch on right now. I feel like it doesn't make any sense. Like, there's 2 people that follow me. Build the consistency. So, I guess putting the time in is kind of the main part of it. Anyway, that got kind of off track. Sorry, guys.
They might have, maybe like 1 or 2 people are from my YouTube videos, but I wouldn't be surprised if none of you guys had YouTube channels, and that's completely fine. What I would do is I would really pay attention a lot to the TikTok chat. Do your best to juggle TikTok chat and your Twitch chat. Try to talk to them both equally if you can, but it's very difficult, and I will get to that in a minute because that is something I've been struggling with, especially recently now that we've grown a little bit, but it can be very difficult. So if you had to pick one, put a little bit more attention to your TikTok. They're not going to come to your Twitch if you're not interacting with them. They want to feel some kind of personal connection. Another small tip, almost every single time you speak to somebody from your chat, say their username. It's something super...
Bro, obviously. Bro, this is not what I was thinking it would be.
Days where I gain 5, 10 followers a day, all from...
Bro, that's why I didn't make mine, because I was like, I don't know how to fucking plan it out to where it actually like gets perceived well. I feel like a lot of people just see those ones and are just like, yeah, you streamed, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And it's usually only other creators / new streamers watching this, like me. Like, that's the only reason I'm here. So, yeah, I don't know. That's why I didn't make mine, though. Because, like, how do you even fucking make this in a way that's, like, interesting? Because I'm getting a little antsy. I kind of want to skip to the end.
And a lot of those people came the next day and the next day, you know? If I didn't post on YouTube, if I didn't post on Instagram, if I didn't post on TikTok, if I didn't...
Bro, you posted 8 times, though, on YouTube. How are you going to tell me if I don't post on YouTube it's going to be a problem? When you post it 8 times.
Go live on TikTok, I would be sitting at 2 viewers.
Bro, you'd be sitting at like 100 right now if you kept it rolling.
Promise you, there is not a single person in my chat that found me from scrolling Twitch.
Bro, I said it earlier. I'm sorry. I said it earlier. And it's a disinfectant thing. That's why it's, if you not wondering, whatever. Anyway, I don't want anybody distracted from it. Yeah, like I said it earlier. It's harder to stream on Twitch for 200 days straight than it is to post on YouTube for 200 days straight. Flat the fuck out. If you did 200 days of streaming, bro, you know how much fucking time and work that is and how much content you should have from that? How the fuck are you not posting on YouTube, brother? How long are your streams? Like an hour a day? It has to be like 3-4 hours. Like, that just befuddles me, bro, because I'll sit here for one day and I'll get like 6-7 videos out of it. So that's awesome. And if I was streaming every single day, I'm hitting my 3 a day like I want. You know what I mean? But he's hitting it and he's not posting it. So why even hit it? That kind of aggravates me.
So if you guys are just going live on Twitch and doing nothing else and you're wondering why you're stuck, you're not a bad streamer. You're not letting other people...
Bro, I hope he has a second account or something, because this is what we're talking about here. I mean, sure, it probably took a long time to make these videos, but that's why I think in the beginning you gotta go quantity in the beginning so that you have something for people to sit there and binge all day. I don't know. That's just my thought. What do I know? I mean, I haven't done anything yet.
People find you. You let other people find you. I'm sure you're a fantastic creator. You want other people to find you. Which brings me to my last point and a little plot twist for the people who watched my original video. The last part of my genius evil plan was that 30 days video. I wanted to record my progression of my Twitch because I knew if that video did well, all those people watching that video, not all of them, but a lot of people that are watching my video will want to continue to see how I'm growing and will...
Yeah, but it doesn't mean they'll come and attend the streams, though. It doesn't really translate, because it's not the same product. But I understand where he's getting that idea from. Bro, YouTube pissing me off, man. It's always like, oh, it's lagging, oh, it's lagging, oh, it's lagging. Bro, I know it's lagging. What do you want me to do about it, though? God, that shit's so irritating. Oh, poor, quality, poor, fuck. Man.
That are getting that notification. Okay, so followers are still getting the notification of your live streams. Okay, they're not nothing. They're not as important as people might think they are, but they're not nothing. So those were the major things of my 30 days. That took probably a little longer than I actually wanted it to be.
Dude, that took more than the chat, bro. I'm mad, bro. I was genuinely so hyped for. I put that shit in my watch later. Like, when was this put out? 6 days ago. I think it was like 2 days ago I found this. Bro, I was so excited for this for 2 days, and it's just not what I had been excited for.
You guys saw what I left off at. Instagram, my Instagram was literally non-existent. It's still pretty much non-existent. Please, if you're watching this, please help me on TikTok.
Bro's not posting on Instagram either? Or you're just not getting traction on there? You're posting though,
Instagram,
right?
Please. Instagram was like the #1 way to reach out to other creators on collabs. My Instagram is horrendous. I think I have like 200 followers on it. It's ridiculous. I look homeless in that bit. I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know. It just won't grow. If anything I do, bro, I'm sorry. Okay. I'm done begging. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna just show you guys where I'm at right now and all these things, and then I'm going to talk about key points and key things that happened in the...
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I was at like, what was I had a different Instagram, and then it was going up to like, what was it at? I think it was like 450 on that one, and then fucking Meta, like Facebook and Meta, the merged account, like I don't know, it just like it would lock me out of that Instagram, so I had to pick my other Instagram, which was I used as a business Instagram before for like reselling, and I had like 1,700 followers, and then now I'm up to like 2,300 at the moment, and it's like. That's what I'm saying. Like, why are you not posting the shit, bro? Like, you're just streaming into the void and then letting the VOD sit there. Like, I don't understand why you would do that. You're literally sitting on, like, money. for 200 days, bro. You could post for 2 years and be done. Like, you could just vacation for 2 years, actively post every single day. Like, what? I'm so confused. Why would you not be making videos on it?
Past so whatever days. These are going to be very important things. I'm talking about things like I'm not just consistently growing, right? There are dips. It's peaks and valleys, stuff like that. Okay, all this stuff I'm gonna be.
Oh, don't tell me, bro. He fucking averaged out lower than 22.
Talking about, and hopefully this is all helpful. All right, let's just get straight into it. I don't necessarily want to talk about the revenue I make, but it is what it is.
Bro, what are you talking about? You don't want to talk about it. 480's good, no?
First, let's go here. Right now, as you guys see, 2 hours ago, I gained a follower. I'm not live. I guarantee that this follower came from that YouTube video. Right now, I'm sitting at 1,501 followers. I don't remember exactly what I was at the end of the video, but I want to say somewhere probably around 400 maybe. Now, you guys saw it for a second. My average isn't necessarily super, super high compared to what it was, right? My highest peak at one day was 22 or something, or not peak, but average.
And it's January in this, bro. Like, of course it's going to be dip. Like, what are you talking about? Summer's like naturally more. And then yours would go up now too.
It was 22 views in one day. But I will like to say that I do definitely have days where I am still breaking those records.
Exactly,
so I had a couple weeks ago, we averaged 30. And the week before that, we averaged 32. First, let's go all the way back. So my video...
Bro, I don't feel like he's not even taking into account the fact that like weekends are weekends, bro.
Ended somewhere around here. Okay, so let's talk about this real quick. This is my 22 average day. Something that I want to talk about is during this video, there was summer. It was summer break. Summer break, everybody has as much time as they want to watch your video.
Oh, he is thinking about it and he's just completely ignoring it in terms of analysis. Like, what
videos and watch your live streams. Almost, I'm not joking, probably as soon as I post this video, probably like within a week or two, school starts and it started to hit. I go from averaging 18, 19 to 22 in a row to like peaking 15, and I felt like I was failing. The people that were coming to my channel were still coming to my channel. They just couldn't stay as long. The last hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, my numbers were...
Bro, that's why you have YouTube though, bro. That's what I'm saying. He's missing a whole step of it. Like, he's doing so much effort and going through every single part, but he like left off two things that he should have like put on the train when it left. Like the Instagram and the YouTube, bro. Like, you're like, yeah, TikTok. Bro, Instagram and YouTube are like the big ones after you use TikTok to gain some traction. And you have like, bro, no, I don't think anyone's in here right now. I can't tell, honestly. I don't know. But like, that shouldn't be like discouraging to anybody, because it's like they don't have time to watch it because no one knew I was going to go live because I'm not being consistent yet. You know what I mean? Like, I'm waiting till I have more time to be able to just like rock it out instead of have like a week or two where I just can't be on it, you know? But I don't know. It frustrates me because he's doing more work than he has to, and he's not getting enough benefit from it, because he could be getting more benefit. The fact that, oh shit. That wasn't fuck.
The people that were coming to my channel were still coming to my channel. They just couldn't stay as long. The last hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, my numbers were way down. You have to understand that it's seasonal too. Streaming is also seasonal.
I was gonna say, I don't think the streaming part is for growth at all. Like, be it on Twitch or YouTube. I don't think that's for that. I think it's for talking and communicating with the people that you've already built up. And like, especially like for me, like in the beginning, I don't expect there to be anyone in here. That's why for the first 2-3 months, I was recording offline as if I was streaming. So I've been practicing, you know what I mean? But like, it's still not to a point where it needs to be in terms of like my experience in it. And that's what I'm waiting for. It's not, you shouldn't be waiting for the numbers, you know? Like, it's going to happen where you do have to wait, but like, which is how much content you make by streaming 200 days in a row. What are you're throwing it away, buddy. You're actually throwing it away.
Thanksgiving and Christmas, people aren't going to be on this.
But he has more subs than me, man. He's got more subs than me, and he has better streaming stats than me too. So I just started, but I mean, I'm not trying to, shit talk anybody. I'm just saying my opinion. I'm not trying to hurt no one's feelings. I hope I don't, but
right.
Yeah, bro. So it averaged out lower after this amount of time is what he's saying, I think. Bro.
Play as well. I do Among Us so that as many people as I can come and join. And I noticed that it made my life.
What happened to the quality?
When it comes to to social media. I could spend one day playing a game and I could easily have 5 to 10 clips on one day playing that game. And that is something that I couldn't necessarily say about Elden Ring. And it was good for...
Bro, and he's making clips on like TikTok. Well, bro, what are we talking about here? You just literally just post the same shit on the other ones. I don't know. I don't understand.
Twitch numbers specifically, as in like how many people see my Twitch. But on a good day, if 1,000 people see your page on Twitch, that is like it's like a medium-ish short that you can put on TikTok and Instagram. Not to mention that's on one platform. If you post on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube the same short, I guarantee you will get a minimum of 1,500 views. TikTok's a minimum.
I know, bro. Are you doing that though? Look how I'll show you how many look how many I post. I'm not even playing. I'm not trying to like do nothing or nothing. But bro, 2 months ago, bro, 4 months ago, bro, you might have posted like 12 TikToks in the last like five months. Okay, you posted a bunch there. Okay, maybe like 20 TikToks. 1, 2, 3, 6 on the line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 30. You post about 30 TikToks between that entire span of time. From the first video to now. About 30 TikToks, bro. 30 shorts. Sorry, 30 shorts. Bro. Look at this shit. 3 hours ago, 7 hours, 11 hours, 13 hours, 13. Bro, I post so many shorts. You have no idea. Like, and they're not all like amazing, right? But I'll get like 1K views, 1.2, 1.2, 1.2. And look how many times I post, brother. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that it's not that high. It's quantity, bro. And he's saying, oh yeah, but if you post it 3 times, you get 1.5K. Brother, I know. Like, that's what I'm saying you should be doing. And look, this is the part that kills me the most, because the whole reason you do the short form is to get people into the long form, which would be the YouTube videos, right? And then you have the long form, like live, which is like broadcasting, right? But this one, like, bro, say you get me into your little funnel and everything, and then I have like 3 hours, 4 hours of content to watch here. That is it. I can clear this in a day, and then I'm going to be on a new creator, and they have to catch you when you're live. It's like a daytime TV show. Like, it's just not gonna, I don't know. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just trying to say, well, like, I wish I could talk to him and ask him stuff. Like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
Views that they'll push to you is about 200, 250. Instagram is around the same, and YouTube, for some reason, their shorts give you about 1,000. So that's about 1,500 views for free. And that's like if your video was nothing crazy. So I decided to optimize that instead. And at first I took a hit. So here we go. I found the general area. So right around here, I migrate from doing Souls-like games to starting to do multiplayer games. And as
oh, that's the thing with I think like the gaming mainly I think is tough. Like I'm gonna do gaming, but not like AAA shit or anything. Like nothing like random creepy niche horror games. That's what I'm into anyway. So like that, or like simulator games I'm into. So I think that would be the easiest to do, and it doesn't have to be like big games that already have a following that could dry up, or I need to shift at some point and try something else. Like, nah.
As you guys see, I definitely take a hit. Peaking 9, peaking 10, peaking 12, peaking 9, peaking 11. Like I was struggling to get over 11, and 11 was like a bad day. I'm not trying to make a jab at you if you're peaking these numbers, but everything should be personal. You should have personal goals, right? And the reason was because I found a new community. Not that I wanted to replace my community, but the community was around me playing with people, and they liked engaging with me.
Ooh, that's tough though. That's tough though, because if you have people that specifically watch you because they can play and engage with you, at a certain point, that's not going to happen. Like if you're building bro, I'm sorry I'm tearing this up. I genuinely didn't mean to. Like, this is not at all what I expected when making this video. But like, I feel like at some point that will dry up because you can't play with everybody. And if everybody likes you because you can play with them, like it's going to give them a reason not to watch you, you know, if they can't play with you.
It doesn't really matter the game that I was playing. They just liked engaging with me. I noticed that.
Okay, just kidding. If you're just saying it's like with chat and stuff, then it's different. And then I'm just an asshole. Sorry.
With me specifically, like playing, being a part of the stream, and I'm playing multiplayer games, and I'm playing free to play games, and I'm playing, you know, competitive with people that seem to be pretty competitive. What if I hosted a tournament? So I decided to start hosting tournaments. That is when, out of nowhere, shit just gets nuclear. Now, nuclear for me, right? And nuclear without just going viral, right? Like, I guess you could just go viral, but
Bro, is 21 what you're talking about right now?
felt like I was in control of my growth, and that is something that is very dangerous. As a content creator, if you can actually be in control of your growth, that is something that's very dangerous that you can use later and continue to grow. I just want you guys to understand that there will...
Bro, at what point are you not in control of your growth, though? No? Because not even, like, current. Like, I have videos scheduled all week. I'm not done making videos for YouTube, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's still always more to do. And then, like, live streaming, there's always more to do. You're always practicing. Like, it's pretty much just, like, riffing and shit. And, I don't know. I was attracted to it because I was into, like jazz music really early on. And, like, in school, I went to a school, like, a performing arts school that I could focus on jazz in that school. And I did. And then, all of it would be like, most of it, well, not all of it, a lot of it's like improv and like coming up with it on the spot. So it was like, I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I started filming the videos that way mainly. And then I was like, oh, I'm basically streaming. I'll just turn on the thing. So yeah, that's pretty much how it ended up going. But I mean, it's still a long way to go, obviously. And I just think it's so interesting watching people try to do the same thing and like the approaches they have. Cause, his is definitely different than the video that I would make at 200 days. Or at 90, 120 days, whatever it is.
Will be peaks and valleys. Like, look, I averaged 15, and then it's lower here the next month, lower the next month, lower the next month. So it was literal months of me going down, and of course that feels bad. Please just understand that's normal. Don't just sit there and do the same thing over and over again and expect it to change by itself. Try to make a change, okay? So I started doing these tournaments, right? This Fortnite tournament, I think, was right here. I did a Rainbow Six Siege tournament.
Bro, the reason that it's high is because you have people in there playing, and then like their friend wants to watch them play in the tourney. Like, it's going to be inflated and then it's going to drop off and not come back. Like, the model's flawed, bro.
Boom, 32. And we're going to do a Rocket League tournament soon as well. And like right here, I know this looks low, but this, once again, a tournament. Boom, another 19 banger, another 20. And so this is something that I'm consistently...
Bro, because at that point, you're just somebody who plays games. Or you're the person hosting the tournament and are somebody that just plays games, you know? Like, I feel like you're not selling yourself much.
Hitting close to 20 and up, and that's something that I only did once before, twice before, and ever since then it was down. So now that I feel like I'm actually consistently hitting these numbers, and so now I'm going to take that and I'm going to try to figure out different ways to implement that, not just in tournaments. Something that I started doing as well is, you know, Among Us Mondays. People really enjoy playing Among Us with me. So what I'm trying to say is test different things. If you feel like something's not working out, don't be afraid to switch. I promise you guys, like, if you guys figure out what people enjoy, what people don't enjoy, then it'll make you as a content creator overall just a better content creator. Now I want to talk about kind of my relationship with TikTok, because a lot of people came into my Twitch.
Bro, I don't want to hear about TikTok anymore. It's easy. It's just shit posting on TikTok. Like, seriously. Man, I did not expect to be like frustrated.
Of you guys, shout out to all of you guys. I really...
Okay, so he ended at like 16 average, which is less than what he ended at the other video. And that's like, but bro, you have 16 people are on average are staying with you. Like, that's better still. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't think that's like a failure or anything, but I think 50, I've heard 50 average viewers, you can pretty much go full time, like sub-wise to like activity, 50 concurrents on average, which seems really nearly impossible. Like, I've yet to be able to get one concurrent because I'll stream for kind of a long time. But anyway, that was a really good video. Even though it wasn't what I expected, it was still really good.